This season. First off, congratulations to the Delaware Thunder. You guys gave it 110%.
One last time for the regular season in Danbury tonight. The Hat-Tricks host the Delaware Thunder to wrap up the regular season, and then they are on their way to the playoffs. Binghamton Black Bears, the opponent for Danbury in the first round, and they will get that started on Monday. Right now, Hat-Tricks doing their team awards, and we will send it down to the ice for that. As team president Herm Sorcher gives away the awards for this season.
Dr. Lee Day, Dr. Andrew Simonello, Dr. Matt Hartsburg, Dr. Jared DiLorenzo, Dr. K, our team dentist. Man, our guys were all over there. I want to thank our SAP crew. I want to thank our PA crew, Patrick, Dre, Calvin up top, our media relations guy, Josh Starr, fantastic job all season. We've had a ton of support, referees, great job as well. All right, we're almost at the end here. Dan's in his time for the awards. But before we get to that, I want to say thank you to the fans, because without you, none of this is possible. And that's the truth. You guys are the absolute best fans in the world. And I know when we come out of that tunnel here, we give 110% every single time for you, the fans. You guys are always there. You always have our backs. Thank you so much. Okay. This guy is the Rookie of the Year. And let me tell you, he is the Rookie of the Year on the ice. He's the MVP off the ice. This guy does not miss a community event. There's a million schools he's been to. He did it all for us. This was voted on by the fans, the media, the players, and the coaches. Rookie of the Year, Dmitry Kuznetsov. All right. Way to go, Dimitri. Okay. Look, Danbury is known for absolutely hard-hitting hockey. And this is the Defenseman of the Year. One of my all-time favorites. One of the greatest dudes to ever play professional hockey in this building. He was a member of the 2013 Danbury Whalers. He's the best-dressed hockey player in this city. He's got $1 million smile. Downtown Steve Brown. I tell you, this guy is recognized. He's recognized a lot. And you know what? He deserves it. He's the kid from South Jersey, number 19, the captain, Forward of the Year, Johnny Louise. Hey, look, this is the goalie of the year. We've had a couple goalies in here, and I tell you what, they all have put on $1 million show here for the fans. Frankie McClendon, unreal performance. performance this year. Brian Wilson, unreal, just amazing, the guys. But this guy is the goalie of the year. All due respect to the guys over there, this is the goalie of the year right here. Pete DeSalvo. Okay, we got two awards left. The most popular player and the MVP. Also, my mom is watching at home. Mom, I told you to say hello, Mom and Dad in New Jersey. Okay, look, fans, we have had some guys who have absolutely ingrained themselves into the community over the years. Corey Fulton, Julian Frazier, guys like Dave McIsaac, just players who are unbelievably loved by this community. I think if you're going to win an award here, look, you could be the MVP, but I think winning the most popular player is a better award because it says the kind of human being you were and you are for your time in Danbury. The winner this year is number 19, the captain, John Ruiz. Most popular player. Hang on. All right, look, fans. I know this is going to be a little anticlimactic here. The last final award here is the most valuable player. And there is no question, this man here, from the streets of New Jersey, has been an absolute stellar performer for the Danbury Hat-Tricks. His first season, this season, it is such an honor for us, the fans, to have you here, to have a guy like you in this organization. You deserve everything good that comes to you. Most valuable player, Johnny Ruiz. Okay, we're going to get to the national anthem. We're going to do a couple puck drops. I want to just recognize one other guy. Where is Bill Diamond is in the building tonight. He is one, I don't know if he's back there, but Bill is one of the ownership partners of the building and the team. And I tell you, him and his brother Jim have made hockey possible. I've got a round of applause for Bill Diamond. All right, hey fans. Thank you.
Fans, at this time we ask that you kindly stand and remove your caps and direct your attention to the flag as we honor those who protect our freedom.
Okay, babe, we got a couple first pucks here tonight.
We are just moments away from puck drop in Danbury. The Hat-Tricks and the Thunder to wrap up the regular season tonight. A couple of things to look for tonight. First off, Johnny Ruiz, 48 goals. It's already a career high, but just 2 away from his 50-goal season, as well as a few hat-tricks who are back in the lineup tonight and getting ready for the playoffs. One, Nick Levesque, who joined the team yesterday in Watertown. He is back in the lineup tonight. He'll be on the right wing with Johnny Ruiz at center and Tom Mealy on the left. Adam Dowda back in the lineup tonight in this last night's game, as well as Corey Anderson in the lineup for Danbury after not playing the last 2 contests. Almost ready for puck drop. Doing a couple of ceremonial face-offs before the game starts tonight, and it has been decided the Hat-Tricks will play the Binghamton Black Bears in the first round of the playoffs, and that will start on Monday night in Binghamton. We will have that for you here on the Hat-Tricks YouTube channel, so stick with us on the Hat-Tricks channel for the road games in the playoffs this year. We'll be back home on Tuesday for Game 2, and then if necessary, Wednesday will be Game 3, a best-of-3 first round between the Hat-Tricks and the Black Bears. But tonight, it's the Delaware Thunder in the building, and they enter at 8-42-2. The Hat-Tricks 36-21-3. They have clinched third place. Delaware, the lone team in the FPHL that will not be qualifying for the playoffs. Ready to go in Danbury. Anderson will take the opening draw for the Hat-Tricks. It is won by Delaware, and the Thunder will start up through center. On the far wing, Johnny McDonald will play it across, and in the neutral zone, Corey Anderson lays a hit along the Delaware bench. Near wing, Lugo will dump into the offensive end, and it will be the Thunder to chase behind their own cage. Ryan Marker up the far side. Ruiz takes it off the wall across to Levesque on the near corner. Will dump down low behind the cage. Circling back there is Bedard to take up the wall. He can't get by Levesque, and he'll turn it back down low. It's past Ruiz up to the far wing where Marker will take over for Delaware. He's stopped by Aaron Atwell in the corner. Levesque comes away with the puck, far circle, serves back to the point. It goes out. Brown knocks it back in, and Delaware will outlet to center. Ruiz will blast back in from center left to right, and Tom Mealy will go chase after it. It hops over his stick out to center. A minute in, no score. Hat-Tricks and Thunder in the final game of the regular season. In the corner, it's behind the Hat-Tricks net. Bobko will take over for Delaware. Near side, up the wall. He's stopped by Gallagher. The puck comes toward the slot, and it's Andrusenko, the backhand in front. He scores! Delaware just 1:19 into the first. On the board, it's 1-0 Thunder. This is a Thunder team with just 8 wins on the year, but 4 of those wins have come in the last 10 games, and they are off to a hot start tonight in Danbury. Andrusenko with the goal, and Delaware leads 1-0. Hat-Tricks win the faceoff, far wing. Ojic will push into the offensive end, and Delaware will chip back up the wall. Ivanov plays it up the wall. Steve Mealy intercepts, and a whistle blows. They'll call a hand pass, and it will be back in the neutral zone. Adam Dowda to take for the Hat-Tricks. He will win back against Andrusenko. Zach Lazaro will pump in to the offensive zone. Around the corner, Bobko will tip up. Gallagher winds, blast. It goes off a stick wide of the cage, and Ojic will find it. He'll leave for Steve Mealy. Delaware will play the puck across near wing. Bobko up the wall. He drops back for Moritz, and he will outlet ahead to center. Dumped into the Hat-Trick zone. Aloyan all the way in. Pete DeSalvo loves to play the puck. Will launch up to center. Steve Mealy circles back at his own blue line ahead, left wing. Ojic into the offensive zone. Far side, he's crunched into the wall, but gets the puck out in front. Mealy the shot, rebound in front. Dowda stuffs it off a stick. It goes over past Babin in the Delaware cage. Mealy with a chance all alone, bottom of the left circle. It was stopped by Babin, and then Dowda with the rebound. Had it go off a stick and over the glass. Face off in the offensive zone for Danbury, 2:17 in. And it is a face-off in the Delaware end, won by the Thunder. Played along into the corner. Lugo trying to keep it alive for the Hat-Tricks. And along the wall, he is stopped. Anderson finds the puck. Back to the point. Pepe the blast. Off the blocker of Babin into the corner. And played around by Lugo. Far side, McDonald. Scored his 6th goal of the year, his 30th point of the rookie campaign the other night. He gets the puck across. Corey Anderson upended as he skates forward, and that will be a penalty against Delaware. The Hat-Tricks to the power play. Down a goal. And with 17:13 remaining on the first period clock, the Hat-Tricks will get a chance to try to draw level on the man advantage. Johnny Ruiz, again, he has 48 goals this season. He will take the draw and win it for the Hat-Tricks. In the corner, Tom Mealy back up high for Gallagher across to the circle. Ruiz slides it down low. Levesque will work on the cycle. Back to Ruiz, far circle. Top of the ring. Down low. Levesque out in front. It goes all the way across Lazaro. Back to Gallagher. One-timer Ruiz, far side. It's saved by Babin up the wall. Lazaro keeps in. 25 into the power play for the Hat-Tricks. 3:15 into the game. Hat-Tricks down a goal early against the Thunder. Gallagher slides off the wall. Banks down low for Levesque to take over in the far corner. Slides his way up to the far ring. Ruiz works out in front, and it's poked away into the corner. Levesque back down low for Ruiz. Looks out in front. Feeds Mealy in the front. It was knocked away from him, and it comes out to center. 1:05 to go on the power play for Danbury. Gallagher speeds his way in. Levesque on the wrist shot. It's off a body wide into the near boards. Lazaro upended and cannot control. Gallagher back out to center for Danbury. He'll circle all the way back into his own end. 4 minutes played in the first. Delaware up 1-0. Hat-Tricks have 45 seconds left on a power play as Moritz is off for a trip. As Danbury carries into the offensive zone. Slides across the slot. Ojic finds it in the corner. Drops for Dowda. Hat-Tricks 30 seconds left on the power play. Atwell slides to the center of the blue line. His shot is blocked and played all the way out. Hat-Tricks deep into the corner of the offensive zone. It's played up and out, and that will do it for the power play. The Hat-Tricks unable to convert, and they are right back into the offensive zone. Kicked out in front. It takes a deflection to the far side, turned down low, and Steve Mealy will take over, but they call him offside at the Delaware line. .458 into the first, rather 1-0. Delaware on top, and the Hat-Tricks with a neutral zone draw. Far side, it's won by Delaware and played up through to the neutral zone. Hat-Tricks take over there. Anderson up the left wing into the zone, snaps it wide of the net as it bounces back to the point. Pepe seals in there to work it down low into the corner. Lugo chases after it against Susi. Back to the point from Anderson. It's intercepted, and Delaware will outlet. Right to left, Marker looking to get into the Hat-Trick zone. He stopped at the line. It's served in by Delaware, and Pepe behind his own net will turn it over. Susi out in front, and his pass in front is intercepted by McDonald, who will clear all the way down. This will be no icing against the Hat-Tricks as it ran out of steam, and Delaware will take over. Basie up through center. It's tipped into the hat-trick's end. DeSalvo leaves it to the side. Gallagher will start back up. Just about 6 minutes gone in the first. 1-0 Delaware. Tom Mealy across the offensive line to the right. Pass in front to Levesque. Stop by Delaware. Levesque forces the turnover. Ruiz high slot across to Levesque. One-timer. It is wide of the net. Babin goes down in the cage. And the whistle blows as the Delaware goaltender was down on the ice. We'll step aside. 1-0 Delaware early on. 6:07 into the first. Delaware leads 1-0 early on in the first. 6:07 into play in Danbury. Trevor Babin making his way back to the Delaware net. And we are ready to go back in Danbury. Right circle, offensive zone for the Hat-Tricks. It's won by Danbury. Played toward the corner. Delaware will take over, and it's turned up the wall by Ivanov. On the right side, Andrusenko speeding across the Hat-Tricks line, looks to play it across. Browns intervenes and plays to the corner. Ruiz knocks it up the wall, can't get it out. Shot saved by DeSalvo. Turning shot from Andrusenko goes through the goal mouth into the near boards. Atwell will take over along the corner for the Hat-Tricks. He's spun around, goes down, and works the puck free still from the ice. Works it across to Brown, who will chip up and out to center. Ivanov has his chip in, blocked by Tom Mealy, streaking into the zone across to Levesque. The one-timer, he scores! A 2-on-1 rush as Mealy blocked the dump in, and he finds Levesque in front, who puts it past Babin. It's his 13th of the year and his 16th game of the season. 13-13 to go in the first. And Nick Levesque has tied it at 1. Levesque going to be an important player for the Hat-Tricks in the playoffs. And finding his scoring touch, returning to the lineup at the end of the regular season tonight. Able to get on the board, tie the game at 1, and the Hat-Tricks seem to be in business after giving up the early goal. .13 to go in the first. It's 1-1. Nick Levesque on the board to level the game for the Hat-Tricks, and they are back to work in the offensive zone. Dauda out in front. Steve Mealy stuffs it wide on the backhand. Ojic will take over in the far corner. Turns up to the circle. The rip is blocked by Babin. Rebound from Steve Mealy is saved. Babin sliding to his right. In the corner, Delaware will take over with Raleigh, and he is turned around by Dauda. Works the puck free. Turned over by Delaware. Mealy slides down low. And it's back to the point. Gallagher out in front is Ojic, whose shot goes off the side of the net. Gallagher up the wall. Will play it back toward the front of the cage. And it is all the way down from the Thunder into the Hat-Tricks end. Lazaro will leave for Gallagher. Takes a hit behind the net from Wild, and he will take over in his own end. On the far side, Gallagher ahead, kicked by Ojic, and Dowda will enter the offensive zone, steers it toward the slot. Ojic couldn't hold on, and Delaware comes to center. Cangelosi across the Hat-Tricks line and works it toward the front of the net. The backhand stuffed away by Atwell, and Dowda coming back, who takes over in the corner. 8 minutes gone in the first, tied at 1. Hat-Tricks look to work to center, and Dowda is able to get all the way down the ice. Icing waved off. Hat-Tricks will get their change. Marker will tip through center all the way down into the Hat-Tricks end, and that will be icing against Delaware. 11:40 to go in the first, tied at 1.
The Hat-Tricks are in Binghamton, but look, you can still come here to the Danbury Ice Arena. There will be a playoff watch party in the Axe-Tricks Lounge, starting at 6 o'clock. That's right. Be here Monday, 6 o'clock, Axe-Tricks Lounge. Watch the Hat-Tricks take on Binghamton. Tuesday, we're back here in the Danbury Ice Arena. Puck drops at 7:30. Wednesday night.
8:20 into the first, tied at 1. Kuznetsov, as the Hat-Tricks win the face-off offensive zone, will turn and fire from the wall. It's stuffed by Babin, and he holds on. Far circle, offensive end for Danbury. Anderson wins the draw. 11.5 to go in the first, tied at 1. Brown will whip it toward goal from the point. It's knocked away into the corner. Played down low, and Kuznetsov will drop back. Lugo, bottom of the circle, rips it. It's under Babin. It comes free, and it's played out by Delaware. Into the Hat-Tricks end. On the left wing, Andrusenko dumps behind the net. DeSalvo up the wall. Kuznetsov outlets cross ice to the near wing. Banks into the offensive end. Ivanov will take over for Delaware. Works it ahead, and Aloyan stopped in the neutral zone. Levesque will play it forward. Ruiz gloves it down but can't control. Delaware takes over in its own zone. Ivanov, 10:45 left in the first, tied at 1. Bobko up the left wing. Right to left into the Hat-Tricks end. He'll dump in cross ice to the far corner. Steve Brown takes over behind the Hat-Tricks net and will outlet ahead. McDonald through center. It bounces to Ruiz into the zone, and he slides across Amelia. Late offside call, and the Hat-Tricks are called back as they had a 2-on-0 in front of Trevor Babin.
Special welcome tonight. Brian Eglinton is in the building tonight.
Neutral zone draw after the offside against Danbury. It's one back to the point, left side. McDonald will walk into the offensive zone and fire in on goal for Babin to glove it, and he'll hold on.
Happy birthday
With 10:21 to go in the first. All tied at 1. And the Hat-Tricks win the face-off in the left circle. It takes a carom out toward the front of the net, and Danbury can't convert on it. It's out to center. Hat-Tricks take over in the neutral zone. McDonald will fire toward the offensive zone. It's played back into the Delaware end, and the Hat-Tricks have to go back as Delaware dumps down toward the Hat-Tricks ice. Left to right, the Hat-Tricks move out of their own zone. Tom Mealy on the right wing. Cuts to the circle, drops for Levesque, fires on goal. It's tipped up in the air, and Babin holds on with 9:46 left in the first. We'll step aside from Danbury, tied early on in the first with the Hat-Tricks and the Thunder. Tied at 1, 9:46 to go in the first period. Delaware scored first, 119 into play. It was Nikita Andrasenko, and the assists for Ilya Babko as well as Artur Aloyan. The hat-tricks responded a few minutes later, 6:47 in. It was Nick Levesque from Tom Mealy, and that's where we stand in period number 1. Hat-tricks back into their own zone, and we'll start up with 9.5 to go in the first. Ojic up the left wing into the offensive zone, drops back for Dauda. One-timer kicked away, right leg from Babin, and turned up the far wall. Marker for Delaware will take over behind his own net. He banks across to Basie. Basie up the wall. It's chipped to center, and Lazaro will glove down at his own line. He turns it over. Marker out in front. Hard angle shot. DeSalvo makes the stop, and it's turned to center by Danbury. On the neutral zone, Delaware will dump it right back in, and the hat-tricks will regroup behind their own net. Dauda, left to right, will chip into the offensive zone, and the hat-tricks go to work on the forecheck. Moritz up the near wall. It's knocked away, and the hat-tricks take over. Dauda shoved down in the corner. Mealy plays it back to Brown at the point. Shoots through traffic. It's kicked away by Babin. Off to the far wall. Atwell will serve back to the point. Mealy wrists it, and it's saved again by Babin. He has made 11. He has faced 11 shots. They just updated it. He has faced 14 shots in the first 12 minutes of this game. Hat-tricks have been accustomed to putting pressure on him. Put 70 shots on him a couple of games ago. Last time Delaware was in this building. And made over 60 saves, but still got the loss. And the hat-tricks undefeated against Delaware so far this season. Trying to make it a perfect 8 for 8 tonight. Anderson through center, half breakaway. It's knocked away as he got into the zone by McKay and turned around behind the net. Delaware will start up right to left. Through center, Bobko tips into the hat-trick zone, and the clear attempt hits the linesman. Delaware right back in. Andrusenko drops for Bobko. One-timer in front. They score. It's Aloyan. 2-1 Delaware. 7:33 to go in the first, and Delaware, for the second time tonight, has taken the lead. Being outshot 14-5, Delaware has put 2 pucks past Pete DeSalvo in the hat-trick's net, and it's a 2-1 Thunder lead. Hat-tricks win the draw at center. It's played ahead by Tom Mealy, and in the neutral zone, Delaware will take over. Thunder working back toward the hat-tricks end. Raleigh forces it ahead, and it's taken in toward the neutral zone. Dale couldn't get in deep. Hat-tricks take over, left to right. McDonald will work his way through center. Chipping ahead into the offensive zone. It goes around behind the net. Tom Mealy has it, serves it out to the front of the net, and it is knocked away from Levesque. Lazaro will dump in.
Thunder goal, scored by number 20, Artur Aloyan. Assisted by number 77.
13-10 into the first. 2-1 Delaware. Hat-tricks retreating to their own end to retrieve the puck. It's up the right side, and Mealy will play ahead. Dauda across the offensive line, swings to the left circle, all the way around behind the cage, wraparound tries to go up top and save. Left shoulder from Babin, able to get in front of that puck, and Delaware outlets. 2-on-1, Marker looking back and had Susi streaking, but Lazaro blocked the shot away. In the near corner, Susi turns it back around behind the hat-trick's net. Lazaro intercepts there and played to center. Out to the neutral zone and tipped in by Steve Mealy. Around behind the net. Moritz will play it around in the near boards. Up to Susi and out to center. Marker across, and Cangelosi tips into the hat-trick's end. Marker, a shot on goal, out and back in front. Susi has it knocked away by Anderson, and the hat-tricks turn up the wall. Ojic takes it off the half wall on the far wing of his own end, and drops back behind the net. Atwell will chip it up to center. It goes all the way down, and icing called against Delaware. 5:34 left in the first. It's 2-1 Delaware.
That's you today. You can say anything you want, and these fans can take advantage of it. What are you going with?
All right, Danbury fans, we're going to go with 50% off all merchandise during the next intermission, except for jerseys and playoff t-shirts. And everything else is 50% off.
Wow, what a guy, what a guy. So,
Hat-tricks win the draw. It's turned left to right through center ice, and Delaware will take over in its own zone. Far side, out of their own end, McKay will skate up to center. Right wing, into the Hat-tricks end. Bobko leaves for Aloy, and his shot is knocked away by DeSalvo. Turn to the point. McKay will shoot, blocked down by DeSalvo again. Aloyan back to Bobko, near corner. Under 5 to play in the first. Delaware leads by 1. Lugo works out of his own end. Kuznetsov tips across for McDonald across the Delaware line. Left circle, McDonald steps down low. The shot is blockered up by Babin and out of play.
50% off.
We'll step aside from Danbury. It is 2-1 Delaware late in the first. 4:41 left in the first. Josh Starr with you. The final night of the regular season in the Federal Prospects Hockey League. It's the Hat-tricks and the Thunder in Danbury. And Hat-tricks have an offensive zone draw, won by Ruiz, far side, turned around behind the net. Up the far wing, Delaware with Bedard up the wall, can't get it out. Ruiz keeps in, back down low for Levesque, toward the front of the net. Mealy takes it around the side of the cage. Levesque will take it behind the net, and Mealy stuffs it back down low. Sneaking his way into the near corner, it's chipped up the wall and out, up to the point, kept in by Gallagher. Around behind the net, Ruiz works his way out in front. Time to Mealy, and it is up and over the bar. Ruiz to Mealy in front. Tom Mealy couldn't finish it, and it goes up out of play. With 4:05 left in the first.
And we also have our winning carrot. The number
Hat-tricks still trailing 2-1.
1-6.
Dowda in the far circle, offensive end, will be unable to win the draw for the Hat-tricks. It's turned out to center by Cangelosi. Right to left, tips into the Hat-trick zone. DeSalvo will elect to cover and take the whistle in his own end. 1-goal deficit for the Hat-tricks late in the first. Face off in their own zone. It's Adam Dowda who will take the draw for Danbury against Cangelosi for Delaware. Far circle, Danbury end. DeSalvo looks on to his left. It's won back by the Hat-tricks, and Atwell will turn up. Brown up the right side, cross ice feed for Ojek across the Delaware line. Slides toward the front of the net. Moritz one-hands it out of the way for Delaware. Back to the point. Atwell has it for Danbury. Turns back down low to Steve Mealy. His pass is knocked away. Ojek retreats for the Hat-tricks. Down low in the corner behind the net for Mealy. Works his way around far side. His pass to the point tipped away, and Ivanov will take over for Delaware. Near wing, Moritz, and up the wall for Susi to get out of his own end. His pass intercepted in the neutral zone by the Hat-tricks. Turn right back in. Adam Dowda left circle. Skates down low. Leaves it in front for Ojek. And it was knocked away from him. Susi back right to left for Delaware. Cross ice feed all the way down, and icing called against the Thunder. DeSalvo came out to play that puck. They'll bring the icing back to, they'll bring the faceoff back to center, as icing was not supposed to be called there, so they'll drop it in the neutral zone. Delaware wins it. 3 minutes to go in the first. The Thunder leading 2-1. They beat the Watertown Wolves first place team a couple of games ago in Watertown, and showing that they have been playing with some different energy lately. The Thunder, as they have a 2-1 lead late in the first. Lugo across the Delaware line, slides it out in front. One-timer, Anderson rips wide of the post, and Bronner in the far corner will take over for Danbury. Anderson works back to the point. It goes past McDonald, and he has to go back to center to retreat. Lazaro dumps into the offensive zone, glove down by Babin, turned around behind the Delaware net, and the Thunder will work up. McKay right to left. Cross ice feed out of his own end. It bounces past Aloy. DeSalvo will leave the Hat-Tricks cage to play up the wall. Gallagher tips forward to Anderson, and the Hat-Tricks break out on the left wing. Mealy will bank into the offensive zone, and it is Levesque who crashes in to Andrusenko and works the puck free in the corner. Levesque slides toward the slot, and Ruiz was streaking in, but the puck knocked away by Delaware. Thunder dump into the Hat-Tricks end. 1:45 to go in the first. 2-1 Thunder lead. Gallagher turned around behind his own net, tries to get by Laporte, and does on his second attempt. Ruiz can't get out of the zone. It's on the left side. The shot is tipped up and out by DeSalvo. Dale taking the shot for Delaware, and DeSalvo had to be alert. The Hat-Tricks unable to get out of their own end. But goaltender makes up for it. Under 90 seconds to go in the period. Hat-Tricks work to center and are stopped at the Delaware line. Near wing. It's played forward, and Delaware will take it out. Bedard right to left into the Hat-Tricks end. Chipped by, and Tom Mealy will work back, but can't control it. Delaware in its own end will regroup and start back up the ice. Laporte off to the far wing, and it's taken into the Hat-Trick zone by Raleigh. Serves across for Dale. Under a minute to play in the first. It's turned down low behind the Hat-Trick's net. Brown finds Atwell behind the cage, and he'll turn up the wall to Tom Mealy. His outlet pass intercepted by Delaware, and the Thunder go back in offside at the Hat-Trick's line. Some pushing and shoving after the play. Levesque in with the Hat-Tricks. And it was Cangelosi for Delaware. Players will be separated and ready for a neutral zone face-off. Delaware leads 2-1, and the Hat-Tricks win the draw back into their own zone. Atwell will start from behind his own net and work up the far wing. It's past Ojic, and it will go for an icing against the Hat-Tricks with 31 seconds left in the first. Hat-Tricks win the draw in their own zone, turn it to the corner. It's played up by Delaware. Cangelosi keeps it alive behind the net and works it free to the near side. Under 20 to play in the first. Moritz plays back down low from the point. It goes by a teammate, and Steve Mealy will turn it out to center. 10 to play in the first, and Moritz will dump back into the hat-trick's end, right to left. DeSalvo out of the net, will play it up the wall, and that will do it for the first period. It's 2-1 Thunder after one, and the hat-tricks out shooting Delaware 17-8, but being outscored 2-1 where it counts. We'll be back for the second period, 2-1 Thunder, when we come back for the second. Ready to go for period number 2 in Danbury. It is 2-1 Delaware after 1 period of play. And the Hat-Tricks and Thunder set for the second period. And the Hat-Tricks out shooting the Thunder 17-8 in the first period. And goals from Nikita Andrusenko and Artur Aloyan have Delaware up by 1. The Hat-Tricks had a goal from Nick Levesque, and Danbury will win the opening draw and dump into the offensive zone. Hat-Tricks move right to left in the second. It's turned up the far wall by Delaware, out to center, and passed into the neutral zone. Hat-Tricks work forward. Anderson will rip it. It's off Lugo in front. He's batting away at it. Stops it to the side of the net. Anderson back to the point for Brown. Right side. Chips down low beside the cage. Anderson will turn around in the corner. Serves back to the point. And Brown will fire in. It hits a body and cleared up. Not out. Brown keeps in. Down the right side. Slides it across down into the corner for Lugo, who knocks behind the net. Anderson back out in front. It's tipped away. Brown right side will serve it back down into the corner. Anderson takes it from the circle and will rip it high over the bar. The shot wide of the cage, and the Hat-Tricks unable to find the rebound. It's cleared out. Marker into the Hat-Tricks end. Bodies down one Hat-Trick, and it goes behind the net for Pepe to take over, and Danbury will retrieve behind its own net. 1:20 into the second. Hat-Tricks go right to left all the way down. Babin will take it up the wall. Tom Mealy intervenes and goes behind the net. Around the corner, far side at the circle. Slides back to the point. Pepe walks the line. Will fire. It's rising shot. Saved by Babin. Bounces down in front. Stuffed wide by Ruiz onto the near boards. McDonald serves around behind the net. And it is played up to Aloyan, who clears ahead. Mealy keeps in. Working down low to Pepe at the circle. And a penalty coming up. And call spotted a cross check against Tom Mealy, and the Hat-Tricks will go short-handed for the first time tonight. .150 into the second period. The Hat-Tricks head to their first Cyberus penalty kill of the night. Down a goal. Cyberus is a worldwide gaming clan set to bring you a world of entertainment. Watch Cyberus on Discord and Twitch TV. The Hat-Tricks can't win the draw to start the penalty kill, and Delaware takes over. Marker slides across to the right side. It goes up and out off a Hat-Trick stick, and whistle blows. 2 minutes into this second period. 10 seconds into a Delaware power play. Mealy off for a cross check, and the Hat-Tricks short-handed down a goal. Danbury wins the draw, works it up the boards, and Steve Mealy will clear all the way down. 20 seconds into the kill for the Hat-Tricks. Babin out of his net will drop it behind the cage, and Marker will take over from behind his net. Up the right side to Andrusenko on the right wing into the Hat-Tricks end. Dances by, it trickles in on goal, and DeSalvo will cover up. 2:23 into the second. And the Hat-Tricks 33 seconds into a penalty kill. Near circle, Steve Mealy, or rather it's Adam Dowda in the circle to take it, and he can't win it. Marker on the right side for Delaware at the circle, dances back and will play it back to the point. Andrusenko, right side, slides across to the corner for Marker. Surveys from the half wall and his pass across, blocked by Atwell and Dowda, and it goes out to center. Andrusenko back to Marker, who will circle back to his own zone. Halfway through the Delaware power play, Marker will sauce it across, and it is taken ahead by Raleigh. Raleigh up the right wing and will bank into the Hat-Tricks end. In the corner, he'll take over behind the Danbury net. ridden into the boards by Steve Mealy, and Brown will clear from the corner. Up the far side, it is Delaware taking out of its own end. Susi on the left wing, Andrusenko across the hat-tricks line. Marker drops back to the point, and it will be played across by Bobko. Andrusenko, right circle. It is taken by Marker to the point. 19 seconds to go on the Delaware power play. Andrusenko walks down, zips it in on goal. DeSalva makes the stop and sprawls down on top of it. "14 seconds left on the Delaware power play. "14 seconds to go on the kill for the hat trick. 16:24 left in the second. It's a 2-1 Delaware lead, and the hat tricks win the face-off and clear. Ruiz streaking in shorthanded, one-on-one against Basie. The rip, it's gloved away by Babin into the corner. Levesque will take it back out to center. Lazaro there as Tom Mealy exits the box. The hat tricks back to full strength as they kill off the penalty. Levesque at the right circle serves it toward the near corner. It's Ruiz off the wall and bats it back down low. Played to Tom Mealy, who gloves it down. He dances by Levesque, has it streaking in. The shot, he rips it high and wide. It's up the wall, and Dale can't clear. Hat-tricks dump it back in. Bedard will circle back in front of his own net and play to center. Danbury takes over there. Lazaro across left side for Dauda to dump in, and Mealy knocks it in further on the near half wall. Levesque is pinned up against the boards by Basie. He wants a penalty, and he is going to get one. It's behind the offensive net for the hat-tricks. DeSalvo off on the delayed call. Hat-tricks have 6 skaters on. Pepe to the right side, down the bottom of the circle, zips it on goal, and it is stopped by Babin and up out of play. Some pushing and shoving after the whistle, and Johnny McDonald in along with Bedard. They are throwing punches. They both go down to the ice. Some more pushing and shoving with a couple other players involved. McDonald and Bedard are being separated. See what the calls end up being. It was originally a call on Delaware. See if they bring anyone else in with this. Babin did not like Tom Mealy coming to his crease. Mealy being escorted back to the hat-tricks bench. Some gloves and sticks all over in front of the Delaware net. McDonald and Bedard are the only ones in the box as of now. Basie goes over for Delaware as well. It may just be Bedard and McDonald plus the original penalty to Basie.
Because we got some celebrities in the building. Fans of Danbury Hat-Tricks also have a junior Hat-Tricks team. And we got 2 members of the original squad. They are in the building tonight. They play for the junior Hat-Tricks. We got Shane O'Brien. We got Brandon Cope. Those boys are both now members of the Nichols College hockey team. All started here with the Danbury Junior Hat-Tricks. Great to see you, Shane and Brandon, in the building. Shane posted fantastic goals against average for the Junior Hat-Tricks at Nichols College. He has led the nation in beer chugging, goldfish We love him. Jeremiah.
Some discussions from the officials in front of the scorers table. Still 2 Thunder in the box. And just 1 hat trick. McDonald in as he was wrestling with Bedard, and then Basie also in.
Another guy, just absolutely jack of all trades. Number 24, John Stevenson is in the building tonight. As I know this goaltender is beloved by this crowd. He's put on some incredible performances for us all season. Number 30, Brian Wilson. Not the guy in the Beach Boys, the goaltender for the Hat-Tricks, Brian Wilson. And so our goaltenders. How about the kid from Oakland, California, number 39, Frankie McClendon?
Well, we're still trying to figure out these calls.
Nancy came out from Post University. He's had 3 points in 4 games.
Faceoff is going to be in the Delaware zone.
Eric Lugo, number 17 in the building.
And it's getting ready for the Bear Electric Power Play. Let's light 'em up.
They announce Hat-Trick's power play. And imagine it's just roughing each way for McDonald and Bedard, and then it was an original penalty on Basie. That's what they put up on the board. So the Hat-Tricks with 15-14 to go in the second have a power play. Looking to even the game at 2. Ruiz will take it far circle, offensive end to the left. He is unable to win the draw. Moritz will chip up and out to center. And it goes all the way down to Pete DeSalvo, leaves to the side for Gallagher. Hat-Tricks will move forward right to left as Lazaro will come across the Delaware line. Left side will dump it off the back end wall, and Mealy can't hold it on, and it's cleared by Delaware. Well, they'll give fighting to McDonald and Bedard. Hat-Tricks past the 5-minute mark into the second period, 35 into a power play. Will move up right to left. Lazaro on the left wing across the Delaware line, slides toward the slot. It's played to the corner by Moritz, and the Hat-Tricks take over. Levesque serves back to the point. Gallagher walks in along the blue line and feeds across to Lazaro. Back to the right wing, it's Mealy. Tom Mealy down low, bottom of the circle, banks to the wall, and Lazaro takes over. Slides down low, Mealy fans on the pass, had Levesque in the slot. Moritz will chip up, kept in by Lazaro, and work to Levesque on the right circle. He'll cut down low and feed across. One-timer Ruiz kicked out by Babin, and Mealy will play up the left wall. Gallagher, 45 to go on the power play for the Hat-Tricks. Left side Ruiz at the bottom of the ring. It's Levesque, serves it all the way across. It banks in off Moritz and is held on by Babin. Will step aside in Danbury. 6:08 into the second. Hat-Tricks on the power play, down 1 when we come back. Hat-tricks on the power play, cannot win the draw. It's turned out by Delaware and all the way down into the hat-trick zone. DeSalvo will start up, down a goal. The hat-tricks moving right to left on the power play for 20 more seconds, 13 and a half to go in the second period. Up the left side, Dowda across the offensive line, feeds Ojic in front, slides back and had a shooting lane but elected to pass. It's knocked away at the point. Atwell falling down, takes the shot. The rebound in front is toward Ojic, but he can't hold on. And the hat-tricks, 5 seconds left on the power play. Dowda down low for Mealy. One-timer Pepe, it's blocked and goes up out of play.
The world's youngest hat-trick fan, Alan McCreary, is in the building tonight.
.13-11 left in the second. Hat-tricks unable to convert on the power play and still trail 2-1. Corey Anderson will take the face-off near circle, wins it back. Kuznetsov rips it on goal, and Babin makes the stop up high, pinning the puck with his right-handed glove against his chest. 13:08 left in the second. 2-1, Delaware on top. Anderson will take the draw against Cangelosi near circle. Hat-trick's offensive zone. Anderson wins back. Kuznetsov takes off the wall, rips it on, and it hits Lugo in front. Delaware will clear. Gallagher on the right side, dumps around the boards, and Babin will take over behind the Delaware net. Turns up the wall, Lazaro intercepts, it's tipped in on goal, and Babin will cover up there.
Number 96, Tobias Ojic.
7:10 into the second. Delaware on top by 1. Anderson will win the draw, take the draw, cannot win it. It's turned back behind the net. Moritz up through center. Marker will chip forward into the hat-trick's end. Atwell turning away, and it goes into the corner. Hat-trick zone. Marker will turn it out in front. It takes a carom off with the salvo. He had to clear it away from the goal mouth. Hat-tricks take over behind the net. Steve Brown up the near wall has Kuznetsov, and he will go cross ice to Lugo, who will carry through into the offensive end. Turns it on goal, stick the side easily by Babin. Behind the cage, Anderson can't get there. It's poked free. Kuznetsov back to Lugo. Behind the net, backhand around the cage and chases it in the near corner. Slides it up to the point. Ruiz, the shot from the slot is blocked. Rebound, Kuznetsov fires it up and over the bar. Out of play, a whistle in the Delaware end. Hat-trick still down a goal, but threatening with 12:08 left in the second. .12:05 to go in the second. 2-1, Delaware leads, and the Thunder win a face-off out of its own zone. It is taken by McGuire through center, and the hat-tricks intercept. Mealy will tip into the offensive zone. Babin leaves the cage behind to play it up the near wall, and it is intercepted by the hat-tricks. Lazaro has it hop over his stick at the point, who will take it out to center and is unable to hold on. Bobko across the hat-tricks line. Left side will go across to the wall and is stopped by Levesque. He'll scoop it forward, looking for Mealy, who would have had a breakaway, but it was tipped away by Delaware and turned back into the hat-trick zone. 11 and a half to go in the second. 2-1, Delaware leads. On the near wing, Tom Mealy will tip into the offensive zone to the left. He'll chase behind the Delaware net. Lays a hit on McGuire and has the puck back behind the net. Turns it out in front. One-timer, Levesque, and it is stopped by Babin. Hit him in the right arm, and it fell down in front for him to cover up. Levesque shoved off the puck afterward. And some pushing and shoving in front of Delaware's net as Babin makes another stop. He has 25 saves with 11:12 to go in the second. His team is up by 1. Some pushing and shoving behind the play. Players congregating toward the Hat-Tricks bench. McGuire screaming at the Hat-Tricks bench. They are screaming back at him, and he will be escorted to the penalty box. Something happened behind the play. I didn't quite see it, but it got the Hat-Tricks all riled up. And Danbury looks to be going to the power play once again. Referee Joe Testa in front of the Hat-Tricks bench. It will be a power play for the Hat-Tricks. And it will be Dowda to take the draw to start it. He wins it back to the point, and Pepe will take it off the wall. He'll chip it off the glass, down low behind the cage for Ojic. In the corner, his stick gets caught in the boards, and he has to drop it and play it back to the point. Pepe walks in on the left side, out in front. It is tipped by Ojic, and it goes wide of the cage. McGuire off for unsportsmanlike conduct. Atwell turns away at the point. Across Mealy in front, stolen by Babin. Steve Mealy with an open net. Babin sprawled across to his right to make the stop with his glove. What a stop by Trevor Babin. And he keeps it a 1-goal lead for Delaware. At the point, Pepe onto the right side. It is Aaron Atwell dropping back to the point. Dowda switches places with Pepe on the left side. Dowda rips it on goal. It bounces around in front. The rebound stopped by Babin. Mealy in. Got stopped again on the doorstep.
There's two Mealy brothers. Do you like Tom Mealy? Do you like Steve Mealy? Who's more popular? Is it Tom Mealy? What about Steve Mealy? How about both the Mealy brothers? There we go, Steve and Tom Mealy. Check them out, they got real estate in Ridgefield. When it's time to buy a house, remember, the Mealys can sell one to you. Let's see if it's Tom Mealy.
10:25 to go in the second. The Hat-Tricks on the power play win the draw back with Corey Anderson. At the point, it's Lazaro for Steve Brown. Right side, down low to the circle. Anderson, bottom of the ring, looks out in front and plays back to the point for Brown. Brown surveys past Susi, and Anderson will zip it on. It's shouldered away by Babin. The net comes off, and they'll blow a whistle. 53 to go on the power play for the Hat-Tricks. 10:04 in the second. And a 2-1 Delaware lead.
Key part of Hat-Tricks all season, number 81, Tal Finger.
Face-off far circle, offensive end for the Hat-Tricks. 53 to go on the power play. Anderson will take it. 10 minutes to go in the second. Down a goal. He wins it back, and it's played across for Lazaro on the near wall. Trying to turn it down low. McKay intervenes. He can't clear past Atwell. Left point, Atwell looking around for an option. Will walk down the wall to the circle. Serves it out in front, and it's played and back to the point. Lazaro will take over. On the circle, it's Anderson back to Atwell. Left side, drops back to the point. Lazaro will fire through traffic. It's tipped by Bronner, saved by Babin, and back to Atwell. 15 to go on the power play. Atwell shot through traffic, saved. Bronner on the rebound, stopped again by Babin. His pass through goes all the way to the far wall. Anderson takes it off the wall there. 10 to go on the power play. Bottom of the circle will rip it. It tips in front off Bronner, and to the side of the net, McKay finds and clears all the way down. That'll do it for the Hat-Tricks power play. And Delaware, another penalty kill And the Thunder remain on top by 1. McDonald flies down the wing. The back pass to Ruiz. He hammers it off the glass behind the net. In the corner, Kuznetsov turns it down low. Ruiz chases there. McDonald back to the point. Back across for Levesque near circle. Has it poked away, and Wild will carry out. He outlets to Cangelosi. In on a breakaway. Cangelosi between the circles. The wrist shot. Blocker down by DeSalvo. Pepe will clear for the Hat-Tricks, and they have a 3-on-2 the other way, right to left. Kuznetsov across the line to the circle. Will rip it in front. It's blocked and out to center. 8.5 to go in the second. 2-1 Thunder. Puck back in the Hat-Trick zone. They drop back with Pepe and Brown. Brown will take it behind his own cage and start up the right side. He banks it ahead to the neutral zone. Basie there, can't get it back past Brown, and Tom Mealy will carry into the offensive zone. Right circle, down low, to the front of the net. He takes the shot and is stopped and trickles in on goal. And Babin will cover up with 8:04 left in the second. Delaware still up by 1, and we'll be right back in Danbury. .804 left in the second. 2-1. Delaware leads.
All right, recognizing a couple more of these hat-trick players. The number 21, Johnny McDonald. Oh yes, oh yes.
Hat-Tricks out shooting the Thunder 35-13, but the Thunder still on top 2-1 with 8:04 left in the second period. Face off to the far circle in the offensive zone for the Hat-Tricks. It is won by Delaware. Andrusenko will outlet. Aloyan across the Hat-Tricks line. Dances by Atwell toward the slot, and Brown knocks the puck into the corner. Bobko takes it there for Delaware. Back to the point. Bedard fires it through the slot. It goes wide. Off the end glass and out to the point where Basie knocks it in on goal, and DeSalvo will hold on. 7:45 to go in the second. 2-1 Delaware on top. Far circle. And the Hat-Trick zone. Dowda will win the draw, and Brown works it behind the net. Atwell up the left side will chip it all the way out. Knuckling puck. Batted down by Bedard. Hat-Tricks take it into the offensive end with Ojic. He'll scramble into the offensive zone, and it is around the far boards. Ojic still on the puck. Will play it back to Gallagher at the point. His shot is stopped by Babin. 7:21 to go in the second. Babin, a busy man tonight in the Delaware net. 36 shots against. He's only allowed one pass. 2-1, Delaware on top. Dowda will take the draw for Danbury. And it is won back by the Hat-Tricks. Lazaro tips it down low. Steve Mealy out in front looking for Dowda. It went past him and out. Dowda will take over and turn it back down into the corner. On the near wall, Mealy up to the point. Gallagher whips it down low. Dowda off the wall in the corner. Turns back up high and feeds Ojic in the near corner. Looking behind the net, will turn around in the corner and find Mealy side of the net. One-timer out in front. Dowda, it's kicked away by Babin on the right side. Lazaro can't keep it in the zone and has to play back to Gallagher. Under 7 to play in the second period. It's 2-1. Delaware. Steve Mealy forces the turnover offensive end, but can't control the puck, and it's cleared out. Dale toward the Hat-Trick zone. One hands it forward. Gallagher intercepts. Plays to center. McGuire stopped there by Gallagher. The pass across looking for Ojic was knocked to center. Danbury takes over in the neutral zone with Evan Lugo, and right to left, the Hat-Tricks will move in the offensive end. It's knocked back to the neutral zone, and Gallagher across his feet is stopped. Into the Hat-Tricks end is Raleigh. His shot is blocked by DeSalvo, turned away into the corner. Raleigh has it back on the right circle. Works his way back up high, passes to Moritz. The blast! Wide of the net. It hits something in front and deflected to the side of the Hat-Tricks net, and Bronner will skate out to center. Chips it forward. Evan Lugo racing down the wing will shoot wide of the cage. It banks out to Bronner on the near point. Down low to Lugo, up to the near circle. He is stripped, and Delaware comes the other way. Left to right, Cangelosi across the Hat-Tricks line. Overlaps with Marker to the right circle. Cangelosi rips it wide, and Pepe will find it for the Hat-Tricks, chipping up the wall. 5.5 to go in the second. Hat-Tricks down a goal. McDonald will rip from the far circle, and it is gloved by Babin. 2-1. Delaware still on top late in the second. Hat-Tricks down a goal. It is turned around behind the net, and Basie will take up. On the right side, Aloyan across the Hat-Tricks line, stopped by McDonald, and Aloyan will force the puck down low. Pepe behind the Hat-Tricks net takes over, and outlets to Levesque. Out to center, it's Tom Mealy on the right wing. Across the Delaware line, skates to the right circle, drops back to the point, left side, Steve Brown. On the wing, he'll jump by Aloyan, and it is Levesque in the corner who plays it back. Tom Mealy works it down low off a skate, and Andrusenko takes over for the Thunder. Out to the center. Aloyan across the Hat-Tricks line. Toward the slot. Bobko couldn't handle it. It's out to the far wing, and Mealy will bank to center. Nick Levesque with 4:40 to go in the second will find Ruiz into the offensive zone. He'll slide it out in front from below the goal line, and Mealy couldn't get there. It will be Delaware to take over. McGuire left to right on the near wing. It is played up and into the Hat-Tricks end. 4:20 to go in the second. Hat-Tricks down 2-1 against Delaware. Final game of the regular season. Atwell will play it back behind his own cage. Brown up the far wall, and it is Steve Mealy who will take over in the neutral zone. Right to left, across the Delaware line, finds Ojic on the right wing. He's stopped but still controls the puck. Toward the slot, he'll find it to the point. Gallagher blasts wide, rebound in front. Mealy turns it through the blue paint behind Babin, and it goes all the way through. Mealy back to the slot, will rip it, and it's blocked up and out of play. Steve Mealy all around the front of the net tonight, but cannot solve Trevor Babin. It's 2-1 Delaware, 3:51 to go in the second, and we will take a break here from Danbury. .351 left in the second. 2-1 Thunder. Hat-Tricks win the draw in the Delaware zone, and the shot goes wide. Dowda in the far corner will chase after it. Hat-Tricks work it free, and it is played up the wall. Ojic looking to work down low. It's stopped. Dowda digging away along the wall. Ojic digs it free and looking for the point, but Dale intercepts. Dowda strips him from behind, works in on goal in the slot. He dances down low. The shot kicked out by Babin. What a stop, and Delaware clears. Babin making unbelievable stops on the Hat-Tricks tonight, and it is still a 2-1 Delaware lead. Gallagher right to left, back into the Delaware end. Ojic will shoot from the near wall. It's tipped wide. Mealy back to the point. Lazaro blasts it from the point. It's knocked away by Babin. Into the corner. Mealy trying to sneak by in the wall. Ivanov knocks him away. Ojic takes it off the end wall toward the front of the net. The rip is stopped by Wild, and he carries out to center. He's interfered with. The Hat-Tricks will go to the penalty kill coming up as they touch up. 2:44 to go in the second, and Delaware to the power play, up a goal late in the middle frame. Cybers penalty kill again for the Hat-Tricks. And they need this one to stay within a goal. Evan Lugo will take the draw against Cangelosi, and Cangelosi forces it forward, but the Hat-Tricks find it and clear. Corey Anderson rushes down the ice. Ojic off for hooking. 15 seconds into the kill for the Hat-Tricks. Andrusenko will take over behind his own net. Left to right, moving through center ice. Marker across the Hat-Tricks line to Bobko on the far wing. He is stopped along the half wall by Anderson, who bats it to center and clears. Andrusenko takes over at his own blue line. Ahead for Marker on the left side. Cangelosi races across the Hat-Tricks line. Drops back for Bobko. Left circle. Slides to the point. Andrusenko across for Marker right side. Near wing, Marker works his way down low to the hash mark. Serves back to the point. It's past Andrusenko, and it is out to center. Levesque racing forward. The shot, short-handed, goes over the bar, off glass, and out to center. Bobko works it forward for Susi across the Hat-Tricks line. He's stopped by Atwell, and Levesque will chip it high in the air. It hits a body, and he'll get another chance to dump in. Halfway through the power play for Delaware, 1:30 to go in the period. Left to right, Marker through center, and stopped and will be cleared all the way down. Babin takes over behind the Danbury net. It is played up and moved into the offensive end. 30 to go on the Delaware power play. Andrusenko at the point, can't handle it. The Hat-Tricks work to center. Ruiz, short-handed breakaway from the red line in between the circles, on the forehand, goes backhand, and he is stopped by Babin, who covers up on the rebound. Babin making another unbelievable stop, robbing Johnny Ruiz on his 49th goal of the season. The Hat-Tricks forced the turnover in their own zone and had Ruiz fleeing the zone, but Babin, another unbelievable stop to keep it a one-goal lead for Delaware. 1:02 left in the second, 18 on the kill for the Hat-Tricks. Ruiz and the Hat-Tricks just can't seem to solve Trevor Babin tonight. They win the draw. The shot from Atwell at the point is stopped in front. Babin smothers that one again. 58 seconds to go. Hat-Tricks win the draw to the point. Atwell will overlap with Steve Mealy. Rips it from the point. It's deflected by Dowda. Trickles just wide of the cage. Delaware takes over. 5 to go on the power play for the Thunder. And it is over as Ojic exits the box. Into the Hat-Tricks end. 40 seconds left in the period. And it's played up the wall. Hat-Tricks intercept. Dowda at center, looking to get to Ojic, and he does. On the left wing, Ojic races into the offensive zone, drops back. Dowda rips it. Save Babin on the right shoulder. Again, stoning the Hat-Tricks behind the net. Brown will pin it against the wall, and a whistle blows as the net comes off in the Delaware zone with 20 seconds left. The Hat-Tricks out shooting the Thunder 44-15 today, but unable to solve Trevor Babin in the second period so far. 27 shots in the second period for the Hat-Tricks. And Trevor Babin has made every single save. Faceoff comes out to the neutral zone. And Anderson can't win it for Danbury. Marker does for the Thunder. Inside the Thunder line, the Hat-Tricks find the puck and play it down low. 12 seconds left. Kuznetsov on the far side, drops back to the point for Pepe. Walks across the line, one-timer, Kuznetsov near side, it's blocked. 3 seconds left as it's Delaware into the Hat-Tricks end. The shot blocked by DeSalvo, and he'll cover up. Raleigh on the chance for the Thunder. That'll do it after 2 periods. It is 2-1 Delaware. The Hat-Tricks trailing after 40 minutes against the Thunder. We'll be back for the third period coming up after this on the Hat-Tricks YouTube channel. 2-1 Thunder after 40 minutes. The Hat-Tricks with some work to do as the third period begins. The Thunder dumped the face-off into the Hat-Trick zone, and it's turned up the wall. Tipped forward, and Anderson will skate up the left wing out of his own end. Up through center. It's clipped on goal by Anderson. Glove down by Babin. The Hat-Tricks find the rebound and turn it down low behind the net. Anderson back to the point. Brown will take it off the wall, poke it down low, and Bronner will chase. 30 seconds into the third. It is Delaware coming out to center ice. On the near wing, Marker will play up the wall, and the Hat-Tricks intercept. Ruiz through center, off to Lugo. Has Ruiz streaking down low, plays it to him, it goes past him and into the corner. Bronner there to take over for the Hat-Tricks and play it on the cycle to Lugo. Cuts to the top of the far circle, offensive end to the right. A minute into the third, it's tipped in front. Ruiz scores! It's all tied up. 2-2, the captain's 49th of the season. He cut across the front of the net and got the deflection past Babin. 59 seconds into the third. Lugo made the play up high. The shot as Ruiz provided the screen and the tip, and it is a 2-2 game. The Hat-Tricks can't win the face-off after 27 second period shots, none getting by. The Hat-Tricks score early in the third to tie it up. DeSalvo up the far side, out of his own end, and it is played forward by Levesque into the offensive zone. Dropping back for Ruiz, the blast, gloved by Babin. $18:39 to go in regulation. The Hat-Tricks just tying things up early in the third. Lugo gets the only assist, and Ruiz has his 49th of the year. He wins the faceoff down low, wraparound try. Babin comes across to make the save, and he holds on with 18:33 to go in regulation. The Hat-Tricks turning it up in the final period. Final period of the regular season. Danbury looking to end with a W as they head into the playoffs.
Fans today in high school softball, the Brookfield Bobcats were victorious. And one of our statisticians hit a home run over the fence today. Jillian Mitchell. I'm going to have Jillian Mitchell. .127 into the third. The Hat-Tricks have tied the game early. Offensive zone draw. They win it back to the point. Shot tipped wide by Dowda. He has the rebound behind the net. Ivanov comes up the near side for Delaware and outlets the center. Aloyan across the Hat-Tricks line. Leaves for Bobko. Cuts to the front of the net. Shot saved by DeSalvo. Rebound in front. He covers up and it bounces around. Aloyan scores. It's a 3-2 Delaware lead. Aloyan's second of the night, and just after the Hat-Tricks tie it, Delaware breaks the tie once again. The third one-goal lead for Delaware tonight, and it's Aloyan's second. 1:47 into the third period, and it's back to a one-goal lead for Delaware. Hat-Tricks win the draw. Pepe works in, and fans on the dump in, able to get it ahead for Dowda. Across to Steve Mealy, right circle, works down low. The shot off the edge of the net. He tries to wrap around, and it comes out to the point, and Raleigh works it to center. Atwell takes over in the neutral zone for the Hat-Tricks. Up the left side. Atwell dances down low, around behind the cage, works it up to the near wing, and plays back to the point. Pepe back to Atwell. Pepe center point. Off to the left side, Dowda walks in, lets it fly. It's off a body in front, and it goes off to the near corner. Atwell will play it back toward the slot. Dowda couldn't get there, and it's knocked away to center. Left side, around, far wing. Pepe will shoot. It is blocked,
and turn back ahead. Hat-tricks work through, and Delaware takes over at center. Marker shoots off the right pad of DeSalvo. It bounces back out. Kuznetsov will play it ahead. In the neutral zone, it's turned over. The Hat-tricks take over from Delaware, but Marker forces it back for the Thunder. 3 minutes into the third, Delaware and the Hat-tricks trading goals to start the period. The Thunder lead 3-2. Back to the point, McDonald left side will walk in. The wrist shot goes wide, and Delaware will outlet. Numbers for the Thunder. Susi ahead for Marker. Has McDonald on his back, plays across Cangelosi. His backhand all the way past the goal and through. It's tipped forward. Gallagher takes over and speeds to center. Cruising his way into the offensive zone. Cuts to the front of the net on one hand. He is ripped down and goes hard into the wall. The penalty will come up against Delaware, and they finally blow it dead. 16:24 left in the third. The Hat-tricks to the power play. What speed from Garrett Gallagher down the wing to make that play happen. And he earned a penalty for the Hat-tricks, as it will be Basie who goes off.
You get a chance. Check out the Danbury Hat-tricks kitchen and some of the new items. That's right, new items. Monday, when you're at work or sitting home, you can click on
to the Ferrer Electric power play. The Hat-tricks haven't been able to convert on it yet tonight. Ferrer Electric, you need power. Pete is going to light you up. FerrerElectricLLC.com. On the left circle, offensive end, the Hat-tricks put the faceoff forward. Bobko finds it for Delaware and will clear to center. Trying to skate by, and he works it toward the Hat-tricks line. Dowda intercepts and feeds Tom Mealy up the left wing. Hat-tricks 15 seconds into a power play. Steve Mealy back to the point. Dowda will set up. Hat-tricks in on the power play, right side. The shot hits a body in front, bounces in front for Bedard, and he will chip it up the wall out to center ice. Holding on Basie as Tom Mealy works his way back into the offensive zone. Whips it around the point, and Gallagher takes it off the near wall. 35 into the power play. 4:15 into the third. Hat-tricks down a goal. Steve Mealy out in front looking for Ruiz. It is knocked up and out to center. 2-on-1 for Delaware. Short-handed Andrusenko into the Hat-trick zone. Out in front. The rebound stopped by DeSalvo and Danbury with numbers the other way. 4-on-3 for the Hat-trick. Steve Mealy across the line. Dropping across on the left circle. Ruiz out in front. It goes through the goal mouth. And back to Steve Mealy on the near point. Halfway through the Hat-tricks power play. 15 and a quarter left in regulation. Dowda across one-timer Ruiz, and it is stopped by Babin.
Just trying to recognize the rest of these Danbury Hat-trick players. And at number 16, the Bronx bullet, Mikey Lopez.
$15-10 to go in the third. The Hat-tricks with 45 seconds left on the power play, but can't win the faceoff. It's turned all the way down. Behind the net, DeSalvo works his way back, and the Hat-tricks turn up the left side. Anderson across the offensive line. Around Ivanov, and it goes behind the net. He tries to take it off the wall, loses control. It turns up the near side. Pepe will jump in to chip it down low. The clear is past the Hat-tricks and Cangelosi into the Hat-tricks end. Short-handed, in on goal. The shot, it's saved by DeSalvo. Into the corner, it's Laporte who's crunched against the wall by Anderson, and the Hat-tricks will turn it forward out to center. Levesque through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Dancing by, trying to skate through, and he cannot. It is out to the corner. Hat-tricks unable to convert on the power play. Basie out of the box, and Delaware again able to convert on its penalty kill. Andrusenko in across the Hat-tricks line, and a whistle blows offside. We'll step aside. 3-2 Delaware leads early in the third tonight from Danbury Arena. 14-10 left in regulation. Neutral zone draw just outside the hat-trick zone. It's won by Ruiz, and the hat-tricks will work forward. Gallagher on the right wing into the neutral zone across the Delaware line. Walks in, the shot tipped away, and Babin steers it to the corner. 6 minutes gone in the third. Hat-tricks down a goal. Lugo out in front, dancing to the bottom. Tom Mealy will wrist it, and he shoots it wide of the net. Delaware with a 2-on-1 right to left. Aaron Atwell back for the hat-tricks. Marker drops for Cangelosi, wrists it wide of the net. It bounces back up high. Bedard keeps in. The hat-tricks work forward. 4-on-2 for the hat-tricks. Tom Mealy across the offensive blue line. Off to Lugo. It goes by his stick, and the hat-tricks have to regroup. Tom Mealy in the corner will take it back up to the point. He'll circle toward the slot and leave it for Atwell at the right point. Down low, Mealy in the corner, steers it out in front. Ruiz can't find it. Ivanov outlets ahead to Marker. Delaware through center. Marker chips into the hat-trick zone, and Lazaro will find it for Danbury. Turning around in the corner, he will play it to center, and it's past Lugo. Ivanov back in his own end, banks it ahead, and Marker will take it back over. Working his way forward, Moritz up behind the net. Ivanov trying to dance by Dauda, plays across to his partner Moritz up the near wing, and outlet is iced by Delaware and passed into the hat-trick zone, so icing called with 12:43 left in regulation.
The Danbury Ice Arena in the Axe Lounge, the Axe Trick Lounge on the second floor. The party will start at 6 o'clock.
Playoffs right around the corner for the hat-tricks, but down 3-2 with 12:43 left in the third.
Puck drop is at 7:30.
Far circle, Dauda will take over and can't win the draw. It's played into the near side where Ojic takes it for the hat-tricks. Up from Dauda in the corner to the point. Lazaro slides back to the circle. Ojic couldn't handle it, and Delaware will outlet to center ice. Marker turns it over to Pepe, who will play it forward and cannot get it into the offensive zone. Andrusenko circles back for Delaware and works his way into the hat-trick zone. It's by Pepe and into the corner where Ojic will take over. Hat-tricks moving left to right through center. 12 to go in regulation, down a goal. Anderson into the near corner will work it back. It goes past Steve Mealy, and Bobko will outlet for Delaware. Aloyan already with 2 tonight, off to the right wing. Laporte will play across to the near wing. Dale steps in, the shot off a body, and it goes into the far boards where Laporte will chip it off a stick, and it goes for a whistle as DeSalvo will glove it.
The Pocket Aces, Aaron Atwell.
11:40 left in regulation, 3-2 Delaware. Hat-tricks will start the playoffs on Monday at Binghamton. You can catch the game here on the Hat-tricks YouTube channel, or you can come to the arena in the Axe-tricks Lounge. Starting at 6 o'clock will be a watch party for the Hat-tricks road playoff game in Binghamton, game 1 of the playoffs. The first ever playoff game in Danbury Hat-tricks history will be on Monday night. You can watch it here or come to the arena and watch it in the Axe-tricks Lounge. Hat-tricks work out to center. It is played up the near side. Delaware right back into the hat-trick zone. Dale on the near wing will play it off to the far side, and it is Laporte to take over on the wing. Laporte will shoot in on goal. DeSalvo gloves it, and he will hold on. 11:07 to play in the third. 3-2 Delaware leads. This game in the standings does not mean much, but the Hat-tricks want to enter the playoffs on a strong note and want to continue their perfect stretch this season against this Delaware team. Hat-tricks win the draw in their own zone. Atwell will sky it all the way down. It rolls in on edge and goes wide of the net as the whistle blows for an ice against Danbury.
Captain of the Danbury Trashers, head coach of the Hat-tricks, Dave McIsaac.
Face off back in the hat-trick zone. Left side, Ruiz will take it and win it back. It is Atwell to play up the near side. Levesque will push it out, can't get it by, and it is in the neutral zone for the tip in, and it is stopped by DeSalvo. .45 to go in regulation. Hat-tricks down a goal. Home games in the playoffs at least will be game 2 of the first round on Tuesday night in Danbury, 7:30 p.m. puck drop. You can get your tickets at danburyhattricks.com and join us for the playoffs. Get your orange shirt. It's available online or at the game. We orange out the rink for the playoffs. The Hat-tricks in their own end here cannot quite get out, and down 3-2 to Delaware with 10:15 to go in regulation. Mealy off right to left into the offensive zone. It's Dowda whose shot is blocked by Babin, and it's turned away. Lazaro banks it back down low to Mealy. Coming up high, part of the zone. The shot tipped in front. Ojic steers it wide of the cage. Halfway through the third, Hat-tricks down a goal. Ojic will shoot. It's deflected off a Thunder player and out of play. 9:56 to go in the third, and we will take a break here in Danbury. 3-2 Delaware when we come back. Hat-tricks in the offensive zone, win a face-off, but can't control. It's turned out to center by Delaware and into the Hat-tricks end. Andrusenko kicks it down low. He's crunched into the wall by Gallagher, and the Hat-tricks turn up the near side. Lugo out to center, 9:35 to go in regulation. The Hat-tricks working to tie this one up. It goes down low behind the net, out in front, and Delaware clears it to the wall. Cleared back in on goal, and Babin makes the stop and holds on. 9:24 left in the third. The Hat-tricks down a goal. Danbury wins the face-off, offensive zone, can't control it, and it is Raleigh out through center. Stopped at the Hat-tricks line by Atwell. The puck turned on the near wall and played up and out into the neutral zone. McKay will take over there for Delaware. 9:05 to go in regulation. It's turned all the way into the Hat-trick zone. DeSalvo will leave it behind for Pepe to carry out. Out of his own end, he'll backhand to the near side, and it's turned back into the Hat-trick zone from center. All the way around, Atwell will be stopped at his own line, and the puck worked to center. Danbury can't get out into the offensive end as Tom Mealy will bat it down low and does work it ahead. Susi across into the offensive end. It's knocked off of Marker's skate and out at center. And Delaware in the middle of a change played the puck in, and Cangelosi shoots and scores. Right as the Hat-tricks were complaining for a too many men call, Delaware comes down. Cangelosi shoots it by DeSalvo with 8:23 left, and it's a 4-2 Delaware lead. Patrick's not happy with the call. Johnny Ruiz letting the linesmen and the referees know it, but that's not going to change the result. The Hat-Tricks are down 2 to the Delaware Thunder. 8:18 to play in the third, and it's a 4-2 Delaware lead. Up the near wing, Steve Mealy will tip it forward and toward the offensive zone, but cannot get it out to center. Oklin-Jolin with the goal as he will take over in the neutral zone. Right to left across the Hat-Tricks line, down low. The shot saved by DeSalvo. It comes out near wing, and Dowda will work to center. On the near side, McDonald all the way around behind the net. It's tipped up and all the way around out to center. 7:45 to go in regulation. The Hat-Tricks trailing by 2 to the Delaware Thunder. Aaron Atwell circles back behind his own cage and will patiently start a breakout. Still behind his own net. Works ahead to Brown, back to Atwell, and out of his own end. It is played forward. Bobko in the neutral zone intercepts Aloyan into the Hat-Tricks end. The shot is saved by DeSalvo and turned away. The Hat-Tricks work out. Kuznetsov will chip in, and Moritz will flag it down in his own end, clear to center. Atwell will kick it down and control in the neutral zone. On the right side, Atwell to Brown, and he is hit as he plays it deep into the Hat-Tricks offensive end. He'll go off for a change. Hat-Tricks forecheck, not able to put much pressure on, and Delaware out to center. In the neutral zone, Androsenko will play it back to his own end. A delayed call coming up against Danbury. Bobko turns around in center and is taken down by Kuznetsov. Delaware still controls the puck. Behind the Delaware net, Ryan Marker will start up right to left. He'll circle back behind and avoid the check of Levesque, skating out to center on the near wing, across to Raleigh on the right side. Behind the Hat-Tricks defense, down low, trying the wraparound, lost control, out to Moritz. It is played out to center. The Hat-Tricks can't get the puck. McGuire in his own zone, in front of the empty net on the delayed call. And Delaware for a long time controlling the play here. 5:45 to go in the third. Delaware up by 2 and about to head to the power play on a delayed call as McGuire plays it ahead out at center. Marker across the Hat-Tricks line. His wrist shot stopped by DeSalvo, and the puck comes against the wall. It is whistled down there, and the Hat-Tricks will head to the penalty kill. Evan Lugo, the guilty party. For a slash.
Spirit for you.
5:27 to go in regulation. The Hat-Tricks on a penalty kill as Evan Lugo sits for a slash. Delaware up by 2, turning it down low into the Hat-Trick zone. Behind the net, Brown will crunch Oklin-Jolin into the boards. Back out to Marker, and it is a shot saved by DeSalvo. The net comes off, and they'll blow the whistle. Face off in the Danbury zone, far side. It's turned away on the near wall, and Mealy crunches in, can't get the puck. Around behind the net to Salvo, off to the corner for Atwell, who will clear. And he has Steve Mealy streaking in, but he couldn't handle the pass. It's back for Delaware. 35 seconds into the power play for Delaware. They dump it in. It will be DeSalvo who clears up the middle and all the way out. In the neutral zone, it's turned away. Bronner will work into the offensive end, shorthanded. Down 2 goals, the Hat-Tricks under 5 to play. Back at the point, Gallagher's shot off Bronner. It tips up and out of play. And we will step aside. 4:20 left in the third period. The Hat-Tricks down 2, Delaware on the power play when we come back. Four minutes, 20 seconds remain. Delaware leads 4-2. And Thunder have a power play for 53 more seconds. The Hat-Tricks in the offensive zone win the face-off. Bronner back to Ojic out in front. His shot is stopped, and Delaware will carry out. Toward the Hat-Trick zone, Gallagher stops it at the line, and it's played back across. Basie in front of his own blue line will go cross ice. Raleigh across the Hat-Tricks line into the zone. He is stopped by Gallagher. Ojic will try to tip up the wall. Can't get it by Bedard. It's played down low, and the Hat-Tricks outlet. Ojic across the offensive line, short-handed. He will rip it. He scores! Short-handed Tobias Ojic brings it within a goal. 4-3 Delaware. Ojic's 11th of the year, and the Hat-Tricks have life late in the third. He was 1-on-3, went into the offensive zone and went right under the glove and above the pad on Trevor Babin. And a nasty wrist shot from Tobias Ojic has it within one for the Hat-Tricks. Center ice draw, 21 to go on the Delaware power play. The Hat-Tricks win it ahead to Ruiz, who skates into the offensive zone. Levesque will shoot it off of Ruiz, and Susi takes over for Delaware. Up the right side, it's around the Hat-Tricks net and into the offensive zone for Delaware. And Lugo gets out of the box as the power play ends for Delaware. 3:15 to go in regulation. The Hat-Tricks down a goal, and the spring forward past Ruiz, and Babin will play it off to the side. On the near corner, it is taken around by Levesque. He can't handle it, and Delaware will outlet. The Thunder take out of their own zone, under 3 to play. Thunder lead by 1. Bobko up the left wing across the Hat-Tricks line. It is turned around in the corner. He'll slip it behind the net. Up the far side, Tom Mealy finds it for the Hat-Tricks and works it forward up the far wing to Ruiz. Chips ahead, Levesque can't handle it, and it is in center for Cangelosi. Knocked away from him by Mealy. Turned back toward Mealy from Levesque. He can't find it with 2.5 to go. 4-3 Delaware lead, and Bobko will work ahead to center. McDonald finds it there for the Hat-Tricks. Steve Mealy into the offensive zone. DeSalvo still in the net. The wrist shot from Mealy is played into the corner. He takes a big hit, works his way out in front, and Delaware turns up the wall. Hat-Tricks still find the puck. Back in on the front of the net. Mealy diving try, and DeSalvo comes to the bench now as the Hat-Tricks can't convert on that. It's played out by Bobko, kept alive by Anderson, but Andrasenko will come down and he scores into the empty net. (5-3). Delaware on top. The Hat-Tricks with 1:53 to try and come back still. There is time for Danbury, but not the way the Hat-Tricks hope to end the regular season tonight. Face-off at center, won by Anderson. The Hat-Tricks turn back in. DeSalvo off to the bench. Extra attacker on for the Hat-Tricks. It's cleared up the wall. Gallagher keeps in at the point. It comes down low. Takes a carom. Anderson couldn't get there. Ruiz keeps it in. Turns, fires, it's saved. Rebound in front, and it's under Babin. They dig away, and the whistle blows. Babin held on with some Hat-Tricks in his grill, trying to get that puck by. It was turned away. 1:35 to go. Hat-Tricks down 2. And timeout called by Dave McIsaac on the Hat-Tricks bench. 5-3 Delaware. 1:35 left in regulation. The Hat-Tricks, although they don't want to lose this game, they have their playoff fate already sealed. It will be a first-round matchup with the Binghamton Black Bears. Game 1 on Monday night in Binghamton. Game 2 in Danbury on Tuesday night. Monday night, a road game for game 1 of the series. You can watch it on the Hat-Tricks YouTube channel, or you can come to the arena in the Hat-Tricks Bar and Lounge and watch the game there at a watch party. Hat-Tricks watch party hosted by the team. And then game 2, Tuesday night in Danbury. Game 3, if necessary, again Wednesday night in Danbury. Both of those home games for the Hat-Tricks at 7:30 p.m. Danbury wins the draw in the offensive zone, works free. The blast, they score from the point. Gallagher, the extra attacker on, and the play they drew up during the timeout works to perfection. It's a 1-goal game, and the Hat-Tricks still have 90 seconds left to try and tie this one up. Gallagher's 3rd of the season. Danbury on the set face-off play. Ruiz won it to the point. It was Atwell across, and Gallagher just wound up with a traffic in front from Bronner, and he got it by Babin to make this back into a 1-goal game. 5-4 the score. Delaware leads, and it is a center ice face-off. DeSalvo waiting at the hash marks. If the Hat-Tricks win it, he'll follow the team, but they cannot. Chipped into the Hat-Tricks end by Bedard, all the way behind the net, and with 1:20 left, Atwell will take it up. DeSalvo follows the team up the ice and will go off to the bench. Levesque up the right wing into the offensive zone, right circle, feeds it all the way around the boards, far side for Ruiz. He'll bank it to the point. It hops by Atwell. He kicks it around. The Hat-Tricks find it in the neutral zone. 1:05 to go. It's fired back in on goal. Turned aside by Babin. In the corner, Bedard will chip it up and out all the way down wide of the net. Under a minute to play, and the icing call with 55 seconds left.
Hey, that's one of the members of the Hat-Tricks organization we got to recognize. He's the equipment manager of the year. Dion Farsad is here. You got a broken stick? He'll fix it. You need tape? He'll get it. You want a cookie? He'll bake them. That's Dion. Prime Sanders Farsad.
Hat-Tricks offensive zone, goalie pulled, trying to tie the game with 50 seconds left. They win the face-off down low, but can't control it. It's back out to center. 45 seconds left. Kuznetsov on the right wing to Pepe into the offensive zone. Right circle, down low, the shot all the way through traffic. It goes around behind the net, and it is taken behind the net. Dauda turns it out in front. Tom Mealy diving for it, can't get it. Kuznetsov has it. 30 to go. Kuznetsov, the backhand out in front, and saved by Babin. 26 seconds left, and Kuznetsov whirls around the net, puts the backhand on goal. It is stopped by Babin. Hat-tricks with 56 shots in this game. 4 of them have beaten Babin, but they're down a goal. 26 seconds left. Ruiz will take the draw. He wins it back to the point. Dauda. The blast hits Ruiz in front. Turn to Gallagher. Another blast through traffic, and Babin makes the stop. I don't know how he saw it, but it hit him and deflects up and out of play behind the net. It's still a 1-goal lead for the Thunder, and with 18.9 seconds left, the Hat-tricks have the top line out for a face-off. Ruiz will take it against Cangelosi near circle. Puck dropped. Cangelosi wins it back. The Hat-tricks converge in the corner. Bronner takes it out. 15 to go. Turning out in front. It's saved by Babin to the corner. Bedard will chip up the wall. Kept in by Gallagher and turned down low. Levesque off to Dauda. 5 seconds left. Kept in by Gallagher. His shot blocked into the corner. Turned out in front, and Anderson stopped by Babin. Delaware comes away with a 5-4 win over the Hat-tricks. Danbury unable to come away with the win on the final night of the regular season, but the Hat-tricks will finish the year with 105 points and a third-place finish in the FPHL standings. They are on to the playoffs now. It is a first-round matchup with the Binghamton Black Bears Monday night at Binghamton for Game 1. You can watch it on the Hat-tricks YouTube, 6 p.m. Come to the Hat-tricks Axtrix Lounge in the arena and a watch party starting at 6 o'clock on Monday. Then they return home Tuesday for Game 2. Get your tickets at DanburyHattricks.com. The Hat-tricks dropped this one tonight 5-4, but they are on to the playoffs. Bigger things coming for Danbury in the postseason. The FPHL Commissioner's Cup playoffs for the first time in Danbury Hat-tricks history. They will be in the postseason, and they are ready to go from Binghamton on Monday night. Again, you can catch that game here on the Hat-tricks YouTube channel, and you will be able to come to the arena for a watch party as well. Back home on Tuesday for Game 2, and if necessary, at home for Game 3 on Wednesday. The home game starting at 7:30 for the Hat-tricks in the playoffs. Thanks for tuning in all regular season. It's been a blast bringing you the action this year on the Hat-tricks YouTube channel. My name is Josh Starr. We'll be back for the playoffs, and it is going to be a great ride in the postseason. Happy to have you along with us for it, and can't wait to get it started on Monday night in Binghamton. Until then, I'm Josh Starr. The Hat-tricks fall in the regular season finale 5-4 to the Delaware Thunder. We will see you on Monday night from Binghamton, Game 1 of the FPHL playoffs here on the Hat-tricks YouTube channel. Good night.